Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to share a quick video showing my newest cross stitch pattern release. It is for this piece right here, the pumpkin patch. This is the second in my Crop of Characters series that I am working on right now, and I just wanted to share a little bit about it today. And I hope that you enjoy this video. So as I said, this is the second in my Crop of Characters series. So the series started off with Sunshine Seeds, the cat growing sunflowers. Forgive my hot glue gun strand on it. Anyway, this finishes on the same metal piece with magnets. And the accessory as well is held on with magnets. So it's super easy to swap out for the seasons. You just pull off the one and add the other. And so this is a Dollar Tree piece that I finished it on. And this is a little pumpkin from Dollar Tree and a little raffia bow that came on this decor piece also from Dollar Tree. But anyway, it is a cute little design that features a pumpkin-headed scarecrow growing his pumpkin crop, and I just absolutely love it. When I went to design it, I knew I had a few things that I definitely wanted this design to include. First up was the little straw coming out of his cuffs and his pocket. I just thought that was essential for a scarecrow design. I also definitely wanted the little A to be a pumpkin. So it is a pumpkin outline, and then unstitched or not stitched in the center is the A. And you can definitely fill the A in if you feel like it doesn't show up enough or isn't obvious enough for your liking. But I just thought that was a fun little twist on it to include the pumpkin shape around one of the letters. And this was actually one of the harder designs for me to create because of the few things that I definitely wanted. And so I wanted to share some of my process of getting to this finished design, because I did not just come up with this right out of the gate. So first up, I had this version and I completely stitched it, as you can see, and I just wasn't really happy with it. A few things I had sacrificed, I guess, because I thought I wanted it to be on this tea-dyed fabric. So I had made the hat a darker color, and I really was unsure about this from the start because I wanted it to look like a straw hat, but at the same time I wanted this tan fabric, and I knew I couldn't have both and it look really nice. So I did a darker floss color on that, and then when I finished up, the A wasn't obvious, so I had to stitch it in with white, and I didn't really like that. And I also felt like the straw pieces did not show up well against the background that was nearly the same color. So, oh, and the greens on the shirt, I did not love them as well. So there were a lot of things that I just was not thrilled with on this, and I didn't feel like I could put it out there and say, I love this design, you should stitch it as well, when there were so many things on it that I felt like I had adjusted and just weren't to my liking. So I made a few changes and I started again. This is fabric that I dyed with charcoal Rit dye, and I do very much like the color of this fabric, but as I was stitching, I didn't like how this particular piece looked on it. For some reason, it just didn't look great to me. The brown against the gray just wasn't great. And so as I was stitching along, the whole time I was like, I don't love this, I don't love this. And then when I noticed that my border was off by one stitch, it should have been shifted over one more, I thought, you know what, that is just the final straw and I am quitting on this. So I completely quit on this and restarted on this fabric that I dyed as well. It was a blend of I believe it was royal blue Rit dye, wine colored Rit dye, and pearl gray Rit dye. and I mixed the blue and the wine to get purple, and then added the pearl gray in the other areas and stuff. I actually did a whole thing on it on my Instagram stories. So if you go over to my Stitched with Whitney Instagram and go to the story highlights on my profile, you can see exactly how I did all of the dyeing for this project. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks super nice, the purple with the orange, and I am very happy with it, and I do actually love how this design turned out. So it did take 3 attempts to get it how I wanted it, but I, in the end, ended up with a design that I very much do enjoy. So as I mentioned already, this pattern is available in my Etsy shop. It is a full color PDF pattern, and I will have the direct link to it in the video description down below. Also down there is a link to my Stitched with Whitney Facebook group. If you want sneak peeks on upcoming patterns and to see what I'm working on and different things like that, then make sure you do join the group. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this design. And I also wanted to talk about my upcoming design a little bit as well, the winter piece. So there is a little crop of characters designed for each season. The cat one was for summer. This one is for fall. Next up is winter. And the winter one is actually the one that started all of this. It was the very first one I designed and the very first one that I stitched. Oh, and by the way, it just happened that these two are both stitched on a purple-ish fabric. They are not the same dye by any means. This is actually 2 blues mixed together that somehow turned purple. And then, as I said, this is a blue, wine, and pearl gray mix. So it just happened that the first 2 were on purple. The next design is stitched on pearl gray, and then the spring design was stitched on royal blue, I think. No, I don't remember. Some kind of blue. I don't remember what it was called. But I do have all the other designs in the series already finished up, and I cannot wait to share them with you all. But anyway, the winter one is absolutely adorable. I am so looking forward to sharing it. Like I said, it was the very first one that inspired this entire series, and I am so looking forward to you all seeing it. Yeah, so I think that is all I have to share today. I hope you like this design, and if you stitch it or any of the other patterns that I have created, please do share pictures of them with me, and on your social media site you can use the hashtags Stitched with Whitney, and you can also use hashtag crop of characters so that I can see them and see all of your beautiful work. So that is it for today. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and until next time, keep on stitching.